In 2006, Abraham Shakespeare was a 41-year-old truck driver's assistant from Lakeland, Florida. He was tired, broke, and just trying to survive. One day during a delivery, he asked his coworker to stop at a convenience store. Abraham bought 2 lottery tickets. One of those tickets won him $30 million. He chose the lump sum payout, and it was around $17 million after taxes. To most people, that's a dream come true. For Abraham, it was the beginning of a nightmare. Abraham didn't want fame. He wasn't that flashy. He bought a Nissan Altima with his winnings, a modest home, and gave money to friends, family, and even strangers. He was kind, but that kindness made him vulnerable. Almost everyone close to him wanted a piece of the fortune. And then Abraham vanished. By 2009, he hadn't been seen in months. When friends and family asked where he was, they started getting texts from his phone, messages saying he was tired of being used and that he left town to be alone. But here's the problem. Abraham didn't text. He could barely read or write. Something wasn't right. When a woman named Doris D.D. Moore enters the story, she was a local businesswoman who claimed she wanted to help Abraham manage his money and write a book about how people took advantage of him. She told his family that Abraham was alive and well. He just wanted to cut ties with the world. But Dee was writing more lies than a novelist on a deadline. At one point, she hired a man to pose as Abraham and call his mother. She literally told the guy to disguise his voice. Another time, she drove someone to a parking lot and pointed at a random Jamaican man, saying, "There's Abraham. He's just keeping a low profile." But that wasn't all. She forged handwritten notes, fabricated messages, and bragged about buying luxury cars, buying a Hummer and a Corvette with Abraham's money. She bought a house and put it in her boyfriend's name, then claimed Abraham gave it to her as a gift. She once told a detective, "I don't know where Abraham is, but I do know I have power of attorney." And she smiled. Police started watching her closely, then came the final mistake. She asked an informant to help her find someone to take the fall for Abraham's murder. She said, "I just need a fall guy, someone who'll say they killed him." The informant went to the police. So they set up a sting. Dee, completely unaware, took this undercover officer to a home she owned in the backyard under a fresh concrete slab. Police found Abraham Shakespeare's body. He had been shot twice in the chest. Based on the decomposition, he had been dead for months, possibly over a year. She killed him, buried him, and then spent months pretending he was still alive. At trial, Dee denied everything, claimed someone else must have done it, said Abraham was her best friend, but the jury didn't buy it. In 2012, she was convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to life without parole. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe.